And it's your boy, Prince of Pain. We're live here at Pop Radio Worldwide, iHeartRadio, Spotify Premium. Let me introduce, during this COVID-19 pandemic and everything else we're going through right now, Melanie Hogan, who hosts the Chilove radio show here at Pop Radio Worldwide. And she's taking a little break due to the pandemic. She's been gone since March, okay? But she's now ready to come in stronger and harder. And we're going to move a little bit different for the next at least 14 days, at least minimum 14 days until Chicago gets out of this phase stuff a little bit. And she can come back to the station and give you Zooms daily, okay? So look forward for her to come stronger and harder. How you doing, Melanie?
All is well. How are you?
I'm holding in here. I'm holding it down. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, and I'm proud of you.
We love you. We miss you. The people miss you here at Pop Radio Worldwide. How's Chilove Radio? This break it's taking. What does it have for the people right now? What's going on?
OMG. Well, first of all, I want to tell everybody to welcome back to the Chilove Radio Show hosted by Melanie Hogan, sponsored by Chilove LLC, with Pop Radio Worldwide, iHeartRadio, on Spotify Premium. In light of everything that's been going on, and as you all know, the Chilove is big on mental health and well-being. So let's take a moment to take 3 deep breaths. During this time, breathing is very important. It can help with anxiety, it can help with stress, it can help to clear your mind for just a moment so that you can figure out your next step. So let's take 3 breaths together. Let's inhale. When you inhale, you let your tummy fill up with air. Hold it. Exhale. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. All right, so let's breathe and get grounded and get centered here as we go into the COVID-19 news. COVID came in and shut down Chirac, shut down everybody. So currently, we are supposed to have 1,614 new cases of COVID-19, with 113 additional deaths here in Illinois. We have 122,848 cases statewide. In spite of it getting warm and everything that we've been seeing going on, sometimes the sun makes us forget that there is still a virus that's loose. So it is still important to wear your mask when you are out. Sanitize your hands as much as possible. We do have some good news. The numbers did start to go down at one point. The hospitalization numbers are actually going down, which is good. And the state of Illinois moves into phase 3 of reopening Illinois, and Chicago passed the test, and we are now opening as well.
We still got to do this, though. We still got to do this, though. What you talking about?
We build it back up, moment by moment, step by step. So the testing sites are currently closed, so I would advise you to call 311 to find out if any sites are available. So here are some symptoms of the COVID-19. They can range from mild to severe, and they may appear within 2 to 14 days after being in contact with someone with the virus. You may experience fever or chills, a cough, shortness of breath or difficulty breathing, fatigue, muscle or body ache, headache, new loss of taste or smell, a sore throat, congestion or a runny nose, nausea or vomiting, and diarrhea.
Can we
So if you have,
can
what you
we
say, Pop?
baby, can we ask and thank you for educating and re-educating the people about COVID-19. Could you maybe tell us a few things real quick on to prevent catching the stuff, little remedies that are already proven to help you prevent it? I heard yesterday on the news ibuprofen is helping.
Yeah, I actually read about that as well. And I actually read that a mixture of ibuprofen and Tylenol can help with the extreme body ache. They said that it is safe to take together. Then, of course, good and well, I have the medical treatment, the self-care treatment, and the prevention for stay home. So just stay tuned. I'm right here. So they want you to seek medical care immediately if you have trouble breathing, persistent pain, pressure in the chest, new confusion, inability to wake or stay awoke, and bluish lips or face. Now, they don't want you just showing up at the hospital. You need to contact your physician, and then they are the ones who are supposed to give you a referral or contact the hospital to let them know that you are coming in for treatment. Now, we have some self-care treatments here. Stay home. That's the first bullet on the list. Stay home except to get medical care if you are experiencing any of these symptoms. Even if you are not, you still have to be careful because you could be a carrier, which means that it's not affecting you, but it will affect those that you come into contact with. Monitor your symptoms carefully, and if they get worse, call a physician. I recommend that you create a chart or a journal of your symptoms with the time that you are noticing these things occur. Also, make a side note of saying how you handle these symptoms. If you took some Tylenol, if you just decided to rest, or whatever it is that you use to try to help yourself feel better. Get rest and stay hydrated. Take over-the-counter meds, i.e. Tylenol, ibuprofen. If you have a medical appointment, notify your healthcare physician ahead of time. Call them and let them know that you are experiencing these symptoms so that they can be prepared to keep themselves safe as well as the other patients. Stay in a specific room away from others if you live with someone else and you are the only one experiencing the symptoms. Wear a mask. Sanitize surroundings and hands. Get plenty of rest and stay hydrated. Drink alkaline water. Alkaline water is really good to clear up mucus and help to decrease the amount of mucus in your body. Connect with your higher power. We have a lot of physical things going on, but everything is connected to the spiritual world in one way or another. Medical treatment. This is where your doctor and the physical health team will admit you into the hospital if needed, or they may quarantine you at your house. And what they want you to do is to stay in touch with your doctor. If things are getting better or worse, keep them updated. Your local health authorities may give instructions on checking your symptoms and recording the info, as well as telling you which sites to go to or which hospital to attend that they're linked to. Now, prevention. Stay home as much as you can. Keep a safe distance. They recommend at least 6 feet. Wash hands often. Cover your cough. If you're sick, call ahead to the physician, as I said. Clean your hands often, either with soap or water for 20 seconds. Or use a hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% alcohol. I know that a lot of people have been looking for a hand sanitizer, and John's Hardware on 73rd and Hospice is open, and he created his own hand sanitizer. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Cover your mouth and nose with a mask. Cover your sneeze with tissue and then discard the tissue. Don't hold it back up and put it in your pocket. Clean and disinfect frequently. Touch objects and surfaces daily. Now, I know at first a lot of people were skeptical about whether or not COVID was real until we started to either have symptoms ourselves of what they were describing, or either knowing someone who knows someone who has been stricken with the virus, especially those who have respiratory symptoms or some type of chronic illness already are more susceptible to becoming sick. So you have to be aware of your immune system and what you can and cannot handle. Taking daily vitamins to help build yourself up is also good. We have to be mindful of each other. As I said before, we have to learn how to share this space. So we need to be considerate of one another. Because if somebody was carrying the virus and so far you were good and clean, you want that person to be considerate enough not to come around you without a mask or coughing and sneezing, so that you won't be sick and take the stuff back to your family. The youth is doing parties, is doing feces, you out here maskless, you're out here gloveless. I put some hand sanitizer on a young man's hands. He act like he didn't know what that was, Lord. I know that you all are, getting older. You want to use your own brains. You're becoming young adults. But parents, you're still the parent. And sit down with these young adults and let them know the severity of what's going on. I know a young lady who has been excommunicated from her family, actually, because she did not take heed to the warning and thought that this was a joke. Two of her aunties died, and her whole family ended up getting COVID and are still currently fighting the battle. I don't know how her parents will feel after this is all over and they get through it, but for the time being, she was told that after they all heal together, she was going to have to leave. And you may think that that is harsh, but they basically use COVID-19 as a life or death situation. There are a lot of people who are catching the virus and they are healing from it, but there are a number of people who are dying, especially the elders, the children are getting it. And are you going to be able to really live with yourself and look yourself in the mirror knowing that your carelessness was the reason why grandmama died, or pop died, or your auntie died? That's a lot of weight to carry once you realize that you play a role in somebody you love death. So if you love somebody, you will be considerate of what you are doing and the impact that it is having on your surroundings. Because you will want somebody to be considerate of you. It's really not hard. And if we all played our roles, we can get these numbers down even more so. The origin of COVID, whether or not, it came from China or that, or the United States patented, whatever the case may be, or like some people say, it's straight from Mama did God, whatever the case may be, something is out here that is making people sick to the point of death. It is not your time to go. Don't rush. Don't push yourself in circumstances. Don't be so greedy for the money, so greedy for the status that you are putting yourself and others at risk. So, of course, I have some hotline numbers. A crisis number for free consultation, 855-921-2955. We also have the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, 1-800-273-8255. We have the domestic violence number, 1-800-799-7233, 1-800-799-SAFE, SAFE. Because we know that everybody was kind of stuck together. And when the stress and the anxiety and the lack of resources was coming up, a lot of times that starts to divide the home. Because the woman is expecting the man to stand up to, go and get what's needed for the house, or children are agitated, or, it's just been a lot of stressful times. So
everybody going through some tough times.
Seriously.
The whole world going through some tough times right now.
We have a COVID-19 emotional support hotline, 1-844-863-9314. So yeah, like Papa was saying, everybody is going through some hard times. And although COVID wants us to put the mask on, still take the mask off of your soul. Because this alone time is a great time to start to face your fears, face some things that you have suppressed within yourself, start to heal. A lot of people don't like the silence or the darkness because it forces you to face what you fill your day up with all these mundane activities to try to run from. So this is a good time to face your fear, look Satan in the face. Let's deal with it. Let's heal from it. Let's continue to move forward and elevate.
Let me make some noise from the station for that right there.
I miss y'all.
I'm glad we could at least.
Look, with COVID and it's restricting the contact, me personally, it's like I realized, like, oh my God, like, I can't give hugs. Like, I used to get hugs. They hit my soul.
Well, I'm glad for right now you're going to be able to show the people some love and hug them just like this for a little while. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. And hug yourself.
Yes.
Hug yourself. I'm having a dark moment and taking things, doing some things, and I just hug myself. And I feel a lot of people like my husband, like it's a great hug. It's just wonderful. And then I have a house full, so there's still plenty of hugs and stuff around me. But when we do get that clearance, so we can have this contact again with each other. When you see me, just open up your arms. I'm going right into you. We have been going through some things, but we've been going through it together. And one thing that I stand on is that love still stands through it all. Despite the negativity that's been going on and people who've been getting sick and dying and everything, I have been seeing an increase of others being patient, more patient with each other, a little more considerate with one another, helping each other out and stuff that we want to gravitate back and forth with these stores to get the resources that we need. So very good for that. Nothing is never 100% negative. Love is always in existence in one way or another. And the fact that so much is happening and you still are eating, you still have shelter, to calm and told everybody that we're not going to cut your life off right now due to this pandemic. That touched my heart, so I get to pay them to be there for. I'm like, okay. I did that type of stuff. You got me, I guess we're going to do this together. So let's just continue doing this together. I know that the anxiety from life itself, from personal issues, you look outside, all types of things that's going on, turn on the news, all types of things going on. It seems like it's something daily when we're talking about the COVID virus. We're going to get through this together. We have been through so much as a city, and we've gotten through it one way or another.
Absolutely.
We need each other. Certain beats need to be squashed right now. Because when you're upset and you're stressed out, it attacks the immune system. Stress attacks the immune system, and it makes you more susceptible to getting sick. So try to keep your spirits up as much as possible. Work on your healing. You can go to YouTube and put up meditations for healing. This type of sickness, this type of fear is traumatic to the brain. You can also go on to look up brain healing meditation that will help to just start to heal yourself. Because we have a long road to go. They say that in the fall, and when we start to get back cold, they are concerned for another hit that the parents are supposed to fight. So with us doing that now, we can start to prepare, start to stock up while you're stocking up, please be mindful that somebody else's household is going to need some tissue, some food, some stuff as well. Let's just try to get what we need, use it sparingly, but use it still, and we can get through this together. So we're going to move to our second topic of today. We had another pandemic come and join the coronavirus, and I call this segment "For the Love of George Floyd." Wow. On May 25th, 2020, 46-year-old African American George Floyd was unjustly murdered by a Caucasian police officer named Derek Chilove in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Floyd was arrested on suspicion of passing a counterfeit $20 bill at the door. Police said that Floyd was resisting the arrest, but the camera footage proved that there was a lie. As he saw George being led from his car to the sidewalk, and he was not resisting. You know, thank God for these cameras. Thank God for that young lady who had the gumption to record what was going on, even though she couldn't physically step in and stop it. Thank God she was there to have that footage to show the truth of the matter. It's been a lot of lying going on around here. And see, when you can't trust each other, that's a problem. And if you got to laugh about what you were doing, you knew you were going wrong. Floyd repeatedly said that he could not read. This grown man asked for his mom, called out for his mother. I don't care how big the person is, how scary they look. One person calls out for mom, it's just like a child. At that point, there is nothing that they can do for themselves, and they need somebody to come and help. So at that point, where this man was perceived to be a threat, he was no longer. This police officer, ex-police officer, held his neck on this man, his knee on this man's neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. We have a thing called mercy. When a person is telling you that you're going too far, when you see that you're hurting somebody, when they tell you that they can't breathe, when they crying out, we got this thing called mercy. Because see, we all got one thing in common, and it's humanity. We are in this fleshly vessel, which makes us human. So at some point, something should have triggered in this man's mind to give mercy. He already had him handcuffed. He already had him there. What was the mercy? Would you want somebody, even if the man was being wrong? Your job is to remove the hostage, remove the offender from the public, take them, process them, put them in jail, and let them wait for the courts to decide what the repercussions are going to be. Even after this man lost consciousness, and it was apparent that he lost consciousness, he still kept his knee in that man's neck. Even after the paramedics arrived, they said he kept his knee in this man's neck for up to a minute after the paramedics arrived. The
Can I
video,
intervene a little bit?
sure.
Okay, so number one, baby, because you know I see you getting emotional, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? The whole country right now. I'm gonna let you. I just want to say a couple things on what you just said. Really, pretty much. I want you to roll with your show. You're doing a great job. I'm sure it's tearing up the people to relive it all over, and we all glad they locked them dudes up, all of them, because they all deserve
Yes,
to get locked up. But they supposed to train these. I mean, they train these officers, Melanie, for this thing called. They know that when they put handcuffs on you and put you on your back, we can go through this thing called asphyxia if they put any pressure on us. Well, so they're trained that when once we're in cuffs on the floor, all the police correctional officers are trained to not do that to us. You know what I'm saying? You said something else. The last thing you said, what did you just say, honey? The last little thing you was just talking about right now before I cut you off.
About the mercy, or about how even after the man lost consciousness, he still kept his knee in his neck, even after paramedics came.
Okay, so that's what I wanted to say, baby. If you watch the tape, right? Now check this out. 2 tapes came out after the girl tape, right?
Mm-hmm.
One tape clearly showed that they was whooping on George inside the car before. That's when the Asian dude was doing the lookout. You hear me? Now one more thing. Another tape dropped from another angle. And no, I'm sorry. That's the first tape. If you clearly look, it wasn't even no paramedics that came and picked up George. It was a paramedic truck, and both them guys that had different color uniforms had bulletproof vests, and it said sheriff on them. They wasn't even no EMTs. And I won't be surprised if they come get them dudes for some, plotted murder too. Them 2 officers, because they sure wasn't no paramedics.
Everybody involved should be
That's all I was going. And that's why they all locked up right now. You know what I mean? The other foe, Melanie. You know? Yeah, that was a plotted murder, baby.
Everybody involved should be held accountable. You know, and after everything came out, they relieved the officers of their duty, but we as the people didn't feel like that was good enough. Because if it was something that was amongst the people, and that same situation happened where they had resident on resident and the knee was into the neck and everything, it played out something similar to that. Everybody involved was doing that.
You know what? That's Melanie. That's why I can't really blame. That's why I really can't blame the whole country for tearing and burning stuff down, because that's just like Martin Luther King to create the civil rights movement. They had to do riots and all type of stuff just to get some regular justice. Now the whole country locking up police. They locking them. They just locked up 5 in ATL for dragging them college students out the car, which they should. You know what I'm saying? Film it. If you see some injustice in the United States of America, with some police officers, film it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They got them college police under investigation this morning for breaking windows, hitting people with batons for protesting. So Obama got on the news last night and said it's time for officer reform. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday, Melanie, this is the last thing I'm gonna say. Yesterday, I was so proud of her. I seen a black lady about 40-something years old come straight out of nowhere, right in the crowd, to grab a police like this by his collar and get him away from a crowd that was protesting, but he was being on some Tony Tough shit. You know, he was trying to ignite a riot. You know, he was being peaceful. He was trying to push people around, young teenagers. So she said, come on, man, what you doing? Get your ass up out of here. You don't do that. Get your ass up out of here. So we need more police.
Salute to her. We need more officers to stand up within the department. And we need them to be able to stand up and point out when another officer is in violation of the policy without them catching any repercussion and being outed or outcasted by their fellow officers. You know, the whole way this whole policing thing started was when they were going to catch runaway slaves. And so the philosophy of that hasn't really changed much. So your history is very important. Just like with the COVID-19 pandemic, they said that this already occurred back in like 1918. And if you read that article, history is really repeating itself. The people got to pushing. The authority figures ended up lightening up and letting stuff happen to appease the public. It came back again in the wintertime and really started to knock people out. So we can learn a lot from our history and learn from the mistakes that we made. Even with this police brutality, it seems like that's all we know. You know, and you try to separate and say, well, you know, there are some that's good and there's some that's actually trying to be out here to help to make a difference. But it's like at the same time, if you are turning your head to your fellow officers who you know are out here on racist and biased agendas, trying to fill their quota for the month, you need to say something.
As a brown person or a black person in this country, you could think back as when's the first time the police put their hands on me? I could think I was like 14 years old.
Yeah, they do start out when they are young. And as a mother of two sons, this month my sons will be 16 and 18 years old. They are, you know, starting on their additional path in their lives to be close to who they are ordained to be. Right now, I have them in the house. Right now, I have them in the house.
They got to be retrained, Melanie. They have to be retrained.
This is like really, it's staggering. It's very disheartening. According to Williams law, you know, we as mothers are supposed to help to save our sons' lives by basically teaching them to be into the will of master. But see, we have proof that even when you're being respectful, you still catch it. They say if you're not guilty, don't run. You don't run, they putting cases on you. You still catch it. And me personally, I teach my sons that you are creative. You are young God. You have power here. So I feel funny about trying to subject them to the knowledge of bending to master. Now, to respect each other as people, as human beings, of course. My grandmother raised me with manners. I raised my children with manners. But wrong is wrong. And we have civil rights here. We are supposed to be treated civilly. All of this is coming down to how someone was treated. That's why I preach so hard about character. Your character means everything. What did your money mean when everything was shut down and you were stuck in your house and you couldn't go to that job that paid you all this money and you got laid off? And you so nasty to your neighbors, you couldn't go over there and ask to borrow a cup of sugar because you had on your horse and you mistreated people. The way that you treat people, remember the way that you treat them.
I can't even get to the bank, Melanie. I said, money don't mean nothing right now. I can't even go to my own bank. They done tore the bank up. You feel me?
Right. And it's like in order, so it's like we have to save ourselves. We have to help each other. But don't nobody want to help or go out their way for somebody who they know mistreated them.
Yeah.
When you was up, you told everybody in the world to kiss your behind. But now that you down, you fake humble, people remember. So it's important. Fix what you can fix. If it's something to where you just flat outright, you just done with this person, you just done with this situation, you don't have to conjure up evil at this point. At this point, we need to make sure that everybody is as good as possible. You don't have to go and make a situation worse for somebody else. We have our children, our family, we are going through personal things. Family members are dying, not even related to the COVID stuff. We got these Chiracians out here who are still going to war. I did hear about certain gangs in certain territories who decide to cut the beef and stuff right now. It comes together, especially with what the CPD is doing. And I'm telling you, I personally like Chicago PD. I love Hank Boyd. I was so wrapped up on the inside about what was going on out here in reality, I couldn't even enjoy it for Hank Boyd. It had my anxiety so, pushed up, and I had to apply the knowledge to bring myself, level myself back out. The energy is deep out here, strong. You can feel the change in the atmosphere. But as we were saying, they fired the officer, but said that they did not have enough evidence to charge him with anything. And what did our people do?
I ain't trying to hear that. What more evidence they needed? They had the tape right there, man.
Stood up as they should have. Now, it was passionate, and we started off with protesting. And then, of course, you have some people who are like, you know what? We have marched long enough. Let's set it off. And did they set it off? Set it off.
They still lose. They still lose.
Still lose.
You got the gangbangers in the street trying to hold down their own little corner stores now so they can have cigarettes to buy and shit.
Now y'all know when y'all need them blunts. You know that the marijuana, Mary Jane, helps with anxiety for some people. Help you to get you a little bit of sleep. Let's not tear down the resources that we know we need. But in a moment of insanity, you do insane things. That's a moment something in your brain disconnected. Enough is enough for you to tell your own stuff. Enough is enough. So this is the moment of insanity. We all just need to heal some more, recondition some more, and be able to meet up with people who can strategize and have some effective tactics. But so far, so good. So far, so good. Because they kicked it off, and they were riding, and they, the jokes about Minneapolis being soft, we ain't gonna joke about that no more. y'all put your boots on and stood. So I'm proud of you for that. But even still, they were saying that they did not have enough information to bring charges up against this particular officer. I recall making a post saying that I didn't understand why certain stores were being hit when it was the police who was at fault. I personally am a root person. So if it's the police that you got beef with, I feel like you should pop up at the police station. I feel like you should pop up at an eye with whoever it is that you got this beef with. It's in my mind, it's like you falling out or your boss getting on your nerves at home, and he's disrespecting you and degrading you. You don't do nothing, but you go home and you beat up your woman. She didn't do nothing. Or whatever she did not warrant what you did to her. You was really upset at your boss. So I understand that there was a need to do something, that there was so much rage and so much pain and so much fear, it poured out, and you wanted to do something. So, that it's a stain, burn it down. And that's exactly what started to happen.
You got to understand too, right, Melanie? They did take it to the police. They took it to the police cars. They took it to police stations.
No, I'm talking about, yes, eventually they did, but at first, on that first night, they did. The next day, after I put that post up, that's when they hit the police.
I was going to say that, but Melanie, in the middle of a pandemic, though, when you are already on house arrest and these people are terror, you got a lot of hate in their hearts. They're going to take and burn anything they can. You know what I mean? Right. Especially if they tearing up police cars and Apple stores. You don't think they're going to tear up, you know what I'm saying, everything they can?
Yes, and I understand that. I understand this right here was considered a push factor. And push factors make everything come boiling out, bubbling out. It's gonna pour out. It's gonna pour out everywhere. So I understand that. But as I said, seeing what we have going on here, we need to start to get together and collaborate.
Yes.
Because the police already have the weapons. They have the bulletproof vest. So it's like you got one move, you better ball with it. So I'm glad that they did hit the police station. Now the night before that, they said that they didn't have enough evidence to convict him and bring charges. After they hit that police station, all of a sudden they got the last piece of evidence that they need. So that was good. But what did we as the people say? That ain't good enough. We want all the officers. The looting, the vandalism, the fires, the violence, everything picked up, continued. As we say, the looting is still kind of continuing. And now we do have all of the officers charged. So I'm very proud of that. But it's not over with. Because just because you're charged with something doesn't mean that you're going to be convicted. So once the trial and everything is over, then we'll find out, what type of justice really set in. I am proud of Mayor Lori Lightfoot, TT as we call her. She's been standing strong for this, and you can see the stress that it is taking her through, and Governor Pritzker as well. But I'm proud of them for not succumbing to the yells and the screams of everybody during this pandemic and want everything to close up, open up faster than it should. They stood on that for the safety of the citizens here. With the police reform, she is in agreement that there needs to be changes. She said give them 90 days. And they were speaking a lot on what Chilove represents on the mental health. There needs to be a whole new care plan for Chicago, period. There's a lot of healing that is needed, and enough is enough. We have been victimized, and then they tell you don't call yourself a victim, or somebody do something to you, they tell you will. But what did you do? You must have done something. That's not always true. Sometimes people just mind their business. We need to stand up more, not just against the police, but when we as people are mistreating each other. We turn aside because we think we're going to miss out on something, or the person ain't going to put us in a certain whatever. So we scared to stand up for each other. Nothing is wrong with standing up for what's right. Now, if that person wants to continue to do stuff, then, it's going to escalate. But people are tired. We stuck up in the house. We got this corona. We got, I don't know if the Iraqis started to feel left out. They picked back up with the shooting. We got the police out here. My God, the stuff with the Latinos, and it's just like, enough is enough. Hopefully this is the beginning of the fall of Babylon. Sometimes you have to destroy things and then rebuild it back up. And what I am proud of is when everybody was out there protesting peacefully, even when they started to loot, even when they started to set the fires, you all did it as one. Different colors, different creeds, different statuses, you did it as one. And for that, I'm proud of. I may not agree with all of your tactics, but the fact that you stayed together with this, I'm proud of. Love still stands. It was out of love that people stood up for George Floyd. All 50 states, additional countries stood up. I saw his daughter on his brother's shoulder, and she was so happy, and she was saying, my daddy changed the world.
Oh, man, that broke my heart.
My God. If you're going to put yourself in a position, especially those who are out here on the front line, make it count. Make it count so that your children can say, my mama, my daddy helped to change the world, helped to make things better for me and my children as we continue to grow and continue to extend the bloodline. For those who just took an opportunity to get off into it, I'm not gonna fuss at you. A lot of people are slowly dying within their souls. You're desperate. Unfortunately, the police actually taught us how to cut up. Master and them taught us how to cut up. You know, it's nature who we have that instinct to get violent, to tear stuff up when we feel afraid, when we feel like we have to fight. So the fact that you can stand up for yourself, stand up for somebody else, I'm proud of it. I am proud of it. Now, as I said, let's start to come together and Hood Hope Movement, New Era Chicago, Eric A. Russell. We have people out here who have organizations, the Revolution. We have people out here who have organizations and they're trying to strategize with the move. Link up with some of these organizations out here to prepare yourself so that when it's time, and do a risk management plan for your life, get insurance. You can contact Denica Jackson. She sells insurance. Shazim Smith, he does insurance. You know, get the insurance on your life. Make sure that's up to date so that you're not leaving your family in a bind just in case you don't come home. Have bill money just in case you get locked up for doing what you're doing. It's not the point of not tearing up things or not standing face to face with the enemy. Cover yourself. And everybody has a part to play. It's not for everybody to be on their front line. We have people who are spiritual, who can go into the spirit world and do some stuff. We have people who stick just to praying. We have people who can organize. We have people who can get out there on the front line. We have people who can cover the front lines when they get these officers to take over. We have people who can set up a safe place where they can recharge and restore after the fight. There's always something that you can do. We have people who are out here who came together, who was not involved in the looting, who came out using their own personal resources to help start to clean up the community, help these businesses put things back together and salvage as much as possible. For that, I am proud. We're gonna get through this. This is Chicago. Like, I don't expect anything less. But as far as CPD and the government period, you lied to us for far too long. How could you expect us to follow your guidelines when you yourself don't follow them? And we can't trust you because you're lying. See, I took psychology to help people. Some of you took psychology to manipulate. That needs to stop. If you actually want to get along, to the other people of color, to the people not of color who are saying that, oh, we understand and we sympathize with you, holler at your people then and tell them, look, we need to try to understand what these people are going through. Just because it's not your reality doesn't mean that it's not a reality for somebody else. You can sympathize and you can empathize and you can put yourself in that person's shoes. And the least that you can do is not make the situation worse. This right here has been showing people's true characters, and it has been dividing as well. But it also has been bringing unity. It's like order in the midst of chaos. It's a lot of chaos going on, but there's some order starting to come about. There's some type of unity starting to come about. People have been discovering that they really do want to live, that they really do want to do some things with their lives. Hopefully, this is making you look at your life and assessing yourself, assessing your environment, trying to see what role that you can play, because you can play a role. They lied to you. You can play a role. There's something that you can do. And it can start off as simple as the way that we treat one another. You don't have to like a person to be all fake and phony, because I'm not with that. But what you can do is respect each other. Show some respect. show some consideration. As they say, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say nothing at all. And just go about your day. So, as I said, we also have more resources of help. Continue to heal yourself, work on your healing. You can look at past videos of mine where we are talking about dealing with trauma and PTSD, how to start to peel the onion layers back, because we have so many layers of trauma, so many layers of just stress and sickness. It's going to take some time. So we do have some places that are open. I had to go to 3 places today just to find a place that would give me a money order. So if you do need a money order, you can go on 63rd and Low to the post office. They say that the post office are giving money orders. For groceries, we have Pete's on Western and Madison was open. Fair Play on Western and Thurmac. BP on Western and Washington. The Shell on Western and Warren. On 71st and then Sims, BP is open. Fresh Market on 71st and Jeffrey. Jewel on 95th and Pulaski. Jewel on Roosevelt and Wabash. Food for Less on 31st and Cicero. There's a store on 144th in Indiana. And Leamington on Madison and Central. The Urban Grill Chicago is also providing free lunch for CPS students from 12 to 3 at 1132 West Wilson. Here are some old organizations that you can contact that will assist with the rebuild and the cleanup. Info at ow2constructiongroup.com. They have licensed contractors who will help rebuild your business for free. The West Side Cleanup Crew, you can look them up on Facebook. Big Red Entertainment, you can look her up on Facebook. She's gathering people to clean up. South Shore Community Cleanup. Midwest Pro Empire at 1312-487-7320. They are willing to help you clean up on the west and south side. Our hotline numbers are as follows. National Suicide Prevention, 1-800-273-8255. Mental Health, Better Health online counseling therapy app. You can go onto your Play Store and download that. Office of Police Complaints, 1-866-588-0569. Record it. It's always the word to be insured. Have some type of business. Get their badge number. Have as much detail as you can. And let them know what is going on out here in the streets with CPD. Also, this type of stuff will make you want to run away from life. And either you can run from it or you can take life on. Be cautious, but live. We can't just go and hide in the shell. We have to put this stuff back together, whether we destroyed it or not. A lot of things have been here since been going on since before we were born. But since we are here and we have to share this space, we all play a role in making things better, tearing down what needs to be torn down and improving what needs to be improved. And we can do it. Why? Because we're Chicago. Why? Because we're the United States. We're the melting pot. We can do this. When I'm able to see you all again, I got such a hug for you. But I want to thank you all for tuning into the Chilove Radio Show, Pop Radio Worldwide, iHeartRadio, and Spotify Premium. And I'll see you all tomorrow. We'll do this. You'll see me every day for an hour for like the next 14 days. Love.
It's your boy Prince of Pain. We still right here at Pop Radio Worldwide, iHeartRadio, Spotify Premium. Like she said, baby, we love you. We love you.